From the heights of Mount Olympus, Zeus surveyed the world below. His eyes, like crackling storms, could pierce the clouds and see all that unfolded beneath. The king of Greek gods, he was more than a deity. He was a force of nature, a master of lightning, law, and justice. His thunderbolt, forged by the Cyclopes, was not merely a weapon, it was a symbol of his authority. When Zeus hurled it, mountains split, oceans roared, and mortals trembled. Far to the south, across vast plains and rivers, the people of the Yoruba lands whispered stories of a god who commanded lightning with fire in his hands. Sango, once a mortal king of Oyo, had risen to godhood through deeds of strength, courage, and above all, fury. Tales told of how he could call storms with a stomp of his feet, how his double-headed axe could split the clouds, and how lightning followed him wherever he went. Even the spirits themselves feared him. These two gods, born from different lands and cultures, shared a singular power, the storm. But their storms were different in character. Zeus's lightning was precise, divine, controlled, the hand of law striking where it was needed. Sango's lightning was wild, fiery, and passionate, a force of nature born from the heart of a warrior. Each ruled his domain with absolute authority. Each inspired awe and terror among mortals and immortals alike. Zeus was a strategist, wielding storms not only as weapons, but as tools of judgment. He demanded respect from gods and men, commanding obedience with a single glance. Yet pride often clouded his decisions, making him reckless when challenged or insulted. Sango, by contrast, was a warrior in his essence. His temper was legendary. When angered, he could level entire villages, and his fury fueled his power. But his passion was also his strength, making him unpredictable, unstoppable, and deeply revered by his people. Now imagine a day when the skies themselves would witness a meeting of these titans. Clouds swirl over Olympus, thick and dark, crackling with Zeus's energy. A bolt streaks across the heavens, signaling his presence. Yet on the horizon, a red glow ignites the sky, and Sango rises, axe in hand, flames dancing around him. Sparks leap from his weapon, thunder echoing across the plains. The two gods stare at each other across the stormy skies, lightning and fire coiling around them like living creatures. Zeus hurls his first thunderbolt, a brilliant white lance that splits the clouds in two. Sango leaps forward, swinging his fiery axe, meeting the bolt midair. The clash sends shockwaves through the heavens, lightning colliding with fire, thunder rolling like war drums. The battle escalates. Zeus summons a storm that blankets Olympus, wind howling and rain pelting with fury. Sango answers with fire that scorches the clouds, lightning striking with unbridled force. Every swing of the axe, every throw of a thunderbolt shakes the very world. Mountains tremble, oceans churn, and mortals below look up in awe and fear. Neither god yields, neither god falters. Each embodies the power of nature itself, yet each carries the distinct flavor of their culture. Zeus with calculated authority and divine judgment. Sango with raw passion and fiery warrior spirit. The clash is endless, a spectacle of myth made real, a storm of lightning and fire that refuses to choose a victor. As the skies begin to calm, the thunder fades but the tension remains. Lightning lingers on the horizon, sparks from the battle still crackling in the air. Zeus stands tall, eyes glowing with residual power. Sango holds his axe high, fire flickering around him. Both gods remain undefeated, their might unquestionable, their legends eternal. So, who would claim victory if these two forces met in reality? Would Olympus's king, with the weight of law and the precision of divine lightning, prevail? Or would the fiery, unstoppable Sango, a warrior whose rage fuels storms, reign supreme? The answer is not for us to decide. It is for you, the witness to this mythic clash, to choose.